To make a fish, you first must start with a samurai hat. And it's very important that you do these next steps. They're kind of silly, but they're also really, really important. So right here on this triangle of white that you have, we're going to draw some fish eyes. One's a little bigger than the other. It's a kind of a wonky fish. And down here, I'm going to draw my fish lips. My fishy lips. All right. The next step, again, is really silly, but it's really important. I'm going to wear my hat on my finger, and I'm going to take the opposite hand, and I'm going to start squeezing the outside corners, remove my finger until they come together. And then I'm going to squash fold it into place. Squash fold it into place. So now here's my fish's face on this side and this side. So if this is my fish's face, then this is my fish's butt. The bottom that's opening is pointing towards me. Back here on my fish's butt, I'm going to fold a small triangle. And I'll draw on here so you can see about where that crease happens. I'm going to fold it first to the front, and then I'm going to fold it to the back, and then I'm going to stand it back out again. Now that's called pre-creasing because it's going to help us in just a second to do something. So what I want you to do is look your fish deep in the eyes and say, I'm very, very sorry for what I'm about to do. Very sorry for what I'm about to do. Then I want you to take this triangle that we just folded and we're going to push it to the inside of our fish. This is called a reverse fold. We're making it go the reverse or the opposite direction. And then I'm going to press it down in place. Okay, so we have just dented our fish's butt. I'm so sorry. Now, on the bottom side where it opens, we're going to make a cut. Now, in traditional origami, you don't cut anything, but this is not a traditional origami model. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my scissors and slide them under here. And if you need help with this, just raise your hand and I'll come and help you. So I've cut that folded edge down there on the bottom. I'm going to turn it over and do the same thing here. It's a folded edge, so I'm going to cut it apart. And don't worry, even though we're filleting your fish, this is not something that hurts. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my fingers underneath where I just cut, and I'm going to pinch that triangle that I pushed to the inside. Up here, we have a folded edge. I'm going to reverse fold that. I'm going to take it and fold it the other direction, and that is going to give your fish a tail. And when you're done, you have a fish that you've made from a samurai hat.